There he is. Can you see me?
Yeah, I can see you.
There you are. Hey.
Your Wi-Fi is messing up though.
Hold on. Is the internet good?
Shitty.
Let me see. You're cutting out a little bit. Is it me or you?
It's you. Yeah, you.
It's definitely me.
Def
There we go. It's better. How about, can you see me now?
Kinda, Kasada. What's up? Yeah,
What's up? You can see me now? We're good? It's always my internet. I always have a problem with my internet. I don't know what it is. Well, what's up? What's poppin'? You drinking over there? What are you drinking? What is that? Vodka?
It's called Jamaican white rum.
Oh, Jamaican white rum. Okay. What time is? Oh, it's 5 o'clock over there. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Are you in New York right now?
Yeah, I'm in New York.
Perfect. Happy belated birthday, right? By the way, I loved your tweet. You said the first time I sucked a nipple was on August 12th. Let me do Wi-Fi. Maybe this will be better. There we go. Well, what's up? What have you been up to? Gal Policy has 8 million views.
No, I think it's like 12 million.
12 million? Oh, just kidding. 12 million. Well, 12 million views. There you go. Well, tell me the whole thing about Gal Policy. How did you get the name? I know it's about cheating responsibly. So what is cheating responsibly?
I mean, I'm pretty sure you know exactly what it is. But,
I want you to say it. I don't cheat.
I don't think there's such thing as cheating responsible. I think cheating is actually being irresponsible. But I feel like in life, everything that you do, you can do it right. So if you're gonna cheat, just make sure you do it respectfully.
Do respectfully? Well, what does that mean? What do you mean do respectfully? Like, don't get caught, basically.
Just don't get caught up, you know, and mix up on all these things.
Got it.
Yeah.
Have you cheated responsibly before?
I never cheated. Actually.
You never cheated. That's good. Well, good for you. I cheated once.
Yeah.
And it wasn't responsible.
Was it worth it?
No, because one of them cried and I felt bad, and then it was so bad. I looked.
Right.
Yeah, he was, you know, I like it, but I don't think it counted because it was a new boyfriend with the ex-boyfriend, and I cheated back with the ex-boyfriend. So I feel like
that's normal.
I feel it's right. It's normal. Okay, thank you. But yeah, was it worth it?
I mean, how long? You only did it once or more than once?
I did it once. Well, cheated with the same person.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did it a few times until I got caught.
Oh.
Damn, but I was younger then. I wouldn't do that now. So, you know.
Everybody have to go through that phase. I understand.
You have to, at least one time. At least one time. You're from Jamaica, Queens. I was born in Jamaica, Queens, at the Queens General Hospital.
Jamaica, Queens. Where you say what hospital? Jamaica Hospital? My
mom said it was the Queens General Hospital. That's where I was born. There's a lot of Indians there. I'm Indian, so.
Okay, I know exactly where it is. Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I was born too. But now I'm in LA. So tell me, what have you been up to during this quarantine? So do you have an EP coming out? Your second EP?
No, actually, no. I'm just working on singles mostly. You know what I mean? I feel like music at a time place where there's no club. So no, it boils down to like good music and like entertainment and like trying to find a way to connect with fans on a whole different level. So now it's more like sitting to find records that can connect with fans rather than the regular, you know, up tempo jump at, and just more like a storytelling type of vibe. Because I have the next thing I have coming out is called Through the Window, where I express myself that if I'm ever in a house with a girl and a man coming home, I'm not leaving I'm not hiding actually.
I read that where you said that you're like, if the guy shows up, you're not gonna go hide in a closet or whatever, right?
No, never that. The only way I apply to people saying, I thought you said nobody has to know. Well, the difference between nobody has to know and this story is that with nobody has to know, I am with this girl as a side chick. Like, she's actually my side chick. If you're just a girl that me and you bang on the side, me not risk it all for you at all. That's not happening.
That's not happening. Got it. Are you in a relationship right now?
Relation what?
Are you in a relationship right now? Are you with, you have a girlfriend right now?
I'm in a situationship.
In a situationship?
Yeah, I'm Singlish.
I feel like everybody is. Does that mean after quarantine's over, then we'll see maybe?
Yeah, I just break it down and see exactly where I want to do.
So you're Singlish. I like that, Singlish. Let's get into how you got into singing. What would you be doing if you weren't Kranium? What would you be doing?
I would be like a porn star.
You would be a porn star. Would your name be a Kranium if you were a porn star?
Nah, it would be in J over thickness.
Get out of here. That would be your name.
Yeah, J over thickness.
Okay, that's Jehovah Thickness. I like that. So if Pornhub is here watching, if Kranium, slows down with the music, call him for the porn.
Call me.
Where did you get the name Kranium from?
A friend of mine, in Queens, Rosedale. I was in the studio recording, and he was surprised on how I just record music off the top of my head. So it was like, yo, you should name Kranium. And then Kranium was spelled with a C, and I switched the C to a K to make it Kranium, because my real name is Kemar, so it makes it work.
With a K.
Yeah.
Got you. And then did you always know that you wanted to get into music, or were you doing something else before? Like, how were you as a student, like in school?
I was an asshole, to be honest. I was very rude. I had a lot of I was that kid in class that talks a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I know that much, and I was a troublemaker. I'm very sneaky. I'm still is. I'm a very sneaky person. So
you still seem like a troublemaker.
Yeah, I'm not a troublemaker. I'm more like sneaky. Like, you think I can't talk until like you talk to me. Like, oh shit, you actually can talk. And then like, I'm a little rough, but I come off smooth. Maybe because of the music, but we're street you'd see me. So I just know to balance it. I'm a very sneaky guy. Just put it that way. Very sneaky.
You're very sneaky, very sneaky. You're smooth with your words. Would you say you're like a ladies' man? Like you can pretty much, get any girl if you talk to her?
No, not necessarily.
Not necessarily.
No, I'm not a good talker, actually.
You're not a good talker. So you don't. What do? You just start singing your songs, or how do you do it? How does Kranium talk to a girl? Besides saying I'm Kranium.
What I do is I make sure that I know the person likes me first before I move ahead.
That's smart. That's smart. So she's giving you eye contact, or she's
when somebody likes you. When you go in the room and you feel like somebody likes you, just work with the vibe. But for me, to
you said sexy music.
Beautiful, and I can't do that shit. I don't have it in me at all.
You don't have it in you? You're like, no. If they like you, good. If not, no, it's all good.
Yeah. But once we know each other and we're comfortable, I'll talk shit, obviously. But like,
yeah. Not like off the bat.
Nah.
Got it. So when in 2013, when you got Nobody Has to Know, how did that work out? So where did you get your full break? So you were a troublemaker in school. Did you know you wanted to do music in school, or you were just like, yeah, whatever happens? How did you get into it?
Honestly, I always wanted to be artist, since I was a kid. Actually, started from church. In church you started off doing like church choirs and stuff like that. I used to see a female react because I love women. I think that's one of the biggest things. Like, I love women. So like
yeah.
When I see how they react off singing, I was like, oh, I could do this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's where it actually started from. Where I was like, yo, my office start. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then how did you get into, so are you still signed with Atlantic right now? So how did that come about? Like, who came up to you? Did you have an agent? Like, what happened?
What's crazy? I got signed off Twitter. So when I was on Twitter, and I went to a backyard party.
Oh, okay.
I met this guy whose sister works at Atlantic at the time. She reached out and we actually spoke, and then we made it work. And the crazy and the funny thing is, when I got signed to Atlantic, I didn't even sign because of music per se for me. I signed because of the culture. Because at that time there was nobody signed. I was like the only artist I signed at the time, to be honest.
Yeah, there's still only a few that like regular artists that are signed.
Yeah, so I was the only one at the time. So I felt like it was bigger than just me. I thought it was just for the culture and the whole, and like, You know what I mean? I want to represent dancehall music on a worldwide scale, which I am. And
You are.
you know what I mean? That type of vibe. So I did more for the culture per se.
For the culture.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's how you connected with Ty Dolla $ign. How was it working with him? You guys are really good. I like how you guys pair together.
Yeah, man. Ty Dolla says I'm my brother, you know what I mean? The only person me can call at any time actually. But we work good, man. I feel like you know, in the streets, that's a real, recognized real. Is the same thing in the music industry. Is the same, real, recognized real, and like talent, recognized talent. And I feel like he's talented as hell. And I feel like, oh, man, one of the best. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
he just works perfect.
You guys are. I love you guys' songs together. You're, like the reason I actually posted one on my story. I forgot the name. Can you feel that? That's like my jam. That's the one that got me through quarantine. Because I was tired of listening to hip hop. I was going crazy in my house. Then I just put on like reggae music, and I remember you coming on, and I was like, repeat. But speaking of, you said real, recognize real. I know you tweeted something like literally 38 minutes ago. You said, been fighting a case over a year now in court, so I can't say too much. But to all the artists, protect yourself from vultures as much as possible and careful who you let in your circle. So I know you can't talk too much about it, but what do you mean in that sense of you're saying that, you know, be careful who you let in your circle?
Meaning like you have to care for like even I used to be that guy who goes to a show with just me, my manager, and like a cameraman and like friends.
No entourage.
Yeah, until I realized that there are people out there who are as hungry as you used to be when you used to be down. You know what I mean? So when we outside now, it's not like I want fans to understand sometimes that we are not aggressive, we are just careful, if that makes sense.
Got it.
So when I say that, it's just basically saying like we're not gonna make nobody just take our thing just like that. You know what I mean? It is what it is. That's basically what I'm trying to say. Like, yo, protect your thing as much as possible because at the end of the day, people just come around to try to violate the thing and them think your thing's soft because of how you carry yourself. Basically.
Yeah. Exactly. Keep on your toes. Be on your toes, right?
100%. Yeah.
So would you say like that's one of the biggest lessons you've learned in being in like the industry? Because I'm sure that there's so many vultures in there. There's people recognize real, but you also recognize fake people as well, right?
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's just that you can't. Nobody wants to work. Everybody wants it easy. You know what I mean? Everybody expects to drive the nicest car, wear the biggest chain, living at the biggest house without actually working for it. And the stairs are come up. You know what I mean? And females and male, they feel like they're obligated to it because they know you a long period of time or they used to mess with you a certain way. They feel like they can come and grab, you know what I mean? But I used to be naive and be like, nah man, I think certain music, but I don't attract certain things until I start realizing that, you know what I mean, things you can't control how people think. You only can control how you think, you know what I mean? So protect your energy. Because I have a daughter to feed. Don't you feel it? So you have things to do. You're gonna have more kids, you're gonna have larger family as time goes by, and you have to protect yours as much as possible. So that's basically one of the hardest things I've had to learn. That you have to protect your thing, or else nobody gonna take it serious enough until it reach where it's supposed to reach. And yeah, that's what it is.
Amen. Of course. That's true. I hear that a lot, and that's good that you found yourself. There's a song that you have with Tory Lanez, "We Can," which is a good song. What would you speak on the Tory Lanez situation? Of course, I'm gonna have to ask you that.
I have nothing to say, to be honest with you. It's just more like my thing is like I want people to understand that we're living in a time where we see a lot of things that's happening to black woman, black man and a whole, you know what I mean? And it's up to us to like, try find a specific way of dealing with certain situation. You know, walking away might sound like corny or sound cheesy, but if you can walk away from certain situation, you have to walk away from certain situation. You can't make, because of the emotions that you're in, draw you to do things that you're gonna sit back and think about. Like, I just made the biggest mistake in my life, you know what I mean? Because that happens on a daily basis. Relationship and ease. I don't know about this situation. I was talking about relationship and ease. I've been in situations where you love somebody and you guys have an argument and it just stems to this big this big hell of a thing that never supposed to even happen in the first place. You get what I mean? But because of emotions that is just drilling at that specific moment, sometimes we react without even thinking or without any intention to like hurt the person or violate the person, but because of the heat that you're in, you just react certain way. You know what I mean? And one thing I want to say though, I feel like society have this thing, this macho thing, like man's supposed to be so macho and just be so tough and so what's the word? Strong with everything. You know what I mean? But until they have a son, they would understand. And I feel like the same way a woman are being protected, sometimes it's good for like speak on a man mental health. Mental health is a hell of a thing. You know what I mean? We go to all these things of just you want to be what's this? Like I said this the other day, like a man want the prettiest girl.
Yeah.
I don't know about anybody. Me love pretty girl. Me like I like pretty cars. I like clean clothes. I like the biggest chain. I like diamond ring. I just like the best in life. Right? So now as a man, you meet a girl off the back, you think in your brain you're not good enough for her because you don't have those things that you think she wants. So that alone is a lot on the brain of a man who never make it through school. Him don't have a good job like a lawyer or a doctor. He might work at a Foot Locker, he's working at Vim, or he might work at a restaurant. He might already have insecurities, you know. Not saying that we're supposed to blame man for the money insecurities. I'm just saying he already have that pressure on him. As a man, feeling less of a man because in school, he was running down the cool guy thing until school leave school now is the real world. Because a girl don't date nerds in high school. Them date the cool kid. But when them come out of school, them are only go for the guys them where the nerd. If you understand where I come from. So like society have so much things on a man that him already challenges mental pressure of life alone.
Yeah.
So sometimes it's good for we to either understand with a woman that the woman have to understand. So sometimes like the man out there them have problems. And you have to like see the problems and if you can't help him, walk away from it. And if you can't help him offer a little you know what I mean, offer something. If you cannot, I feel like people are in a relationship with people that they can't deal with that angle. If you cannot handle it, leave it alone. And some of the time these are the things that cause like big clashes and big arguments and you know what I mean? Because it's the worst feeling for somebody. A girl called me broke once. I mean, I tell her, I feel like, I say, what the fuck you talking? You know what I mean? Like, you get so heated, but you have to just relax. You know what I mean? But as I said, you know, you have to deal with people who help you mental.
No, I agree with you. But I also like, I have somebody else in here saying they always expect a woman to be strong all the time. Like, they always want us to be ride or die. And especially like, again, going back to the Meg situation, she spoke out and then people were saying, oh, why does she's snitching. But they don't understand in the beginning, she never said anything because she was still protecting him. You know what I mean? So I feel like it kind of goes both ways. Like a woman is also expected to protect the man. And so men also have like this, you know, have to protect and have this macho within them as well. So I guess it kind of goes hand in hand. But like you said, walk away from the situation, right?
Yeah, you can't shoot nobody. That's some next level.
Yeah,
shit.
don't. And if that person's walking away from the situation, let them walk away and don't shoot them. Would you do a song with him again, regardless of the situation?
But to be honest with you, somebody asked me that like a couple of days ago, and I said the same thing. I said, listen, my thing is when you know somebody and know what they're capable of doing and what they're not capable of, it's a whole different situation. And I feel like a lot of people are being hypocrites and afraid to talk these things. Me as a man, me not give a fuck. Me speak my mind. I personally feel like there is not a verdict or a end of the story. I've never heard Tory. I don't really care for hear him side to an extent because you shoot a woman. Because you shoot a woman and they say you shoot a woman, that's like through the window. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But me as a person who believe in innocent until proven guilty, but the fact that you shoot somebody, we can't oversee that. There's no way to oversee that. There's no way.
There's no way.
So me working with, if you say me working with him again would be a thing, I'm not sure. I highly doubt it. But would I speak to him again if me ever get a chance to like talk to him and would I reason with him? 100% I'll send my blessing and be like, bro, like,
what was that?
I don't know what happened that day and why you get into yourself. I don't know if you was thinking straight. I don't know. But like, yo, You know what I
That was
mean?
wrong.
Blessing and more love, you know what I mean? You know you're wrong. I'm pretty sure you're man enough to acknowledge when you're wrong. A real man acknowledge when he's wrong. And like, that's pretty much it. But I don't know if about working with him. I don't know. Because
Got
that's
you.
my back by my own daughter and my own sister, you know what I mean? So I don't know.
Amazing. I appreciate you saying that at the end. Exactly. Because that does kind of represent, you have other people to look out for as well, and you're representing. So on a different note, what is 3 things that Kranium cannot live without? 3 things that you can't live without.
Liquor. All right. Family,
Uh-huh.
culture,
Okay.
and vagina.
Well, yeah, because you got to be a porn star. Who's your favorite artist right now? Who's your favorite artist right now, and who would you want to work? Who would you want to collab with, and are you collabing with them?
I don't have anybody I want to collab with, weirdly. I have, how I work is when I record a song, I know exactly who I want on the song.
Well, you know who you want on a song.
Yeah. Yeah, that's my answer to that. Who I would want to work with is based off of when I record a song, I know exactly who I want on it.
And then it's like when you're writing your song and you hear it, you're like, I want this person.
Mm-hmm. Like I say, yo, Weeknd was so dope on this, or
Yeah.
Chris was so sick on this, or Meek, you know what I mean? Yeah. But I don't have a specific artist I would say, oh my God, I want to work with that person. Yeah.
That's awesome. So right now you're just chilling, you're just working on music and drinking and vagina, right? That's it? That's what's going on?
Drinking, working, and vagina right now.
That's awesome. Well, it was a pleasure talking to you. I had fun. You're awesome. It's funny, like you said, that people don't really know until they talk to you how you are. Like in the beginning, I wasn't sure because you were kind of quiet, and then you just came in and you're like, I'm going to be a porn star.
No, I honestly, listen, I honestly wanted to be I follow Pornhub. I literally follow them.
You follow Pornhub? How?
I do, 100%. I was supposed to go to their award show last year and I missed it. I was so depressed.
Oh, yeah. I now know. Now you don't know when there's going to be another one with everything that's going on.
But I'm gonna hit them up one day. I'm gonna do a shoot. I just want it. It's just for me. I'll do it. It's just that presentation is key. So they have to get the angles right. Once them get the angles right,
the angles is always all about them angles all the time, whether it's porn or selfies, right?
Very important.
I have a lot of people in here saying that they want you to sing. Are you down to sing something real quick, or now you're not in the
mood? I don't mind.
Okay, yeah, let's hear something. Something for me.
We can touch if you feel like you want to, and we can do the things when you feel the need to, and we can run the place like you need to do it too. Oh God, I'm a sweep. I'm a life, my girl. So me not good. Watch out now. Some boy not alive. Oh, yeah, some girl I read a style for your wife for your yard. Them thing them in a like. Look, you shouldn't rush her with a knife. And some boy, I fuck some waist, girl a road. Have them a trace or around. Oh, the hell you a touch some toe. Then I walk up with it in a crowd. Hey, no girl me touch can't stand a drama. Me make me girl be that for a corner. Every mistress know them policy. After 9 o'clock she can't call me. After me no idiot. A new song goes like this.
Okay, let's hear it.
Her man come home early, so if he come outside now. And she want me if he jump through the window. Me tell her me now move, she say work with the flow. Come like she take man for your papi show. The boy outside and I make being nice. Bone involved, so me got jaw for a knife, somebody fi get sliced. You want one thing me know, same way me come in, man I go. Oh please, she a ball and a beg and a plea. Through the window she want me to leave. Me nah dead in no closet. Things the man go through for crutches. Yeah, that's it.
Nope, he's not hiding in the closet. Nope. Nope. Cheat responsibly, guys, and don't hide in the closet. That's our guy, you guys. Kranium, I appreciate you so much. I had such a pleasure interviewing you. You're a pleasure. And I look forward to all your music and all your fans in here. Fire emojis. They all love you, all worldwide.
Man, big up yourself. Thanks for the love and support. I really appreciate it. Big up all the virgins in the chat. Big up all of the bad ones in the chat, and all the good girls are turning bad.
All the bad girls and the good girls, right?
just remember to DM me. My DMs were looking wonderful, so big up on yourself.
Okay, I'll definitely. All right, thank you. Enjoy. Have a good day.
You too.
All right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you slide into Kranium's DMs. Make sure you download the Dash Radio app. It is free, 100% free. Thank you guys for tuning in. I saw all your guys' comments. You guys were amazing. You guys kept my energy going. So thank you guys. Make sure if you're not following Kranium to follow him. And Gal Policy is out now. And make sure to follow me as well. Thank you guys.